Hello, I'm MJ Fite with today's thought. Today's thought is our veterans. When you think of our veterans on this Veterans Day, think of them as walking encyclopedias. And what I mean by walking encyclopedias is that with each veteran you run across, no matter how old they are, no matter where they come from, no matter how long have they served, you'll find that each veteran has a story to tell. And it's important to listen to their stories because with each story you'll find a piece of history. You'll find something about their service, something about the military that you're not going to find on any military website, that you may not find in your normal article online or in a newspaper, or that you may not see on TV. These stories are just as important to our country's history and our country's foundation as, say, the Constitution, as, say, any other war. And with our veterans, one of the things that you can truly say about our veterans is that they gave up a lot for us to be here today and to still be able to do some of the things that we do. For personal experience, I understand the challenges that my grandfather, who served in World War II, some of the challenges that he had to endure as an African American. And those challenges helped me to appreciate where I am today. And I know that because without him being the veteran that he was, I would not have the opportunity to serve in the military as we speak today. So it is important to learn from our veterans and to consider our veterans as encyclopedias that we can go to for not only history, but also for experience. Take the time to learn from our veterans. Our veterans have stories to share with each of us. Now, when you think of these stories, you may say, well, they're going to tell me stories about back in the day and this is what I had to go through. But it's important to hear those stories because those stories not only contain history, valuable history at that, but it also contains lessons, life lessons that we can learn from that can make us not only stronger, but better as individuals. We also can learn through their experiences and their stories about the sacrifice, about what they had to give up just for America to be the country that it is. We tend to look at the Thomas Jeffersons, we tend to look at the George Washingtons, but we fail to look at the common military man or military woman who gave of their time, who's had to be away from their families to serve, which is perhaps the most honorable thing you could do for your country is to serve. And it's important for you to understand their sacrifice, understand their story, so that not only can you use it in your life, but you can also share that story with your kids or someone else. The key to this principle is your willingness to learn. Are you willing to learn from a veteran? Only you can answer that question. From personal experience, I'm happy I got to learn the story of my late grandfather who served in World War II as an African American aboard a naval ship. And I got the opportunity to understand some of the challenges that he faced. And those challenges were not the easiest things to go through, especially when you're still dealing with, when you were doing racism and segregation back in that era of World War II. And for me, it has taught me to appreciate where I am in the military today. If not for him serving in World War II, I don't know if I would have the opportunity to serve today in today's military. And for that, I'm grateful. What you could take from this is that our veterans serve a link from our past to our present. And it's up to us, whether we're serving in the military or whether we're just civilians living and appreciating what America has to give us, is to make sure that link carries on to the future generation. Remember, our veterans have a story to tell us. It is up to us to pass that story along to the next generation. I am MJ Fite with today's thought. And remember, a thought may take you in many different directions, but it is you that determine that direction. Have a good day, and happy Veterans Day.